And so one thing when we're trying to decide, should we hire labor or capital, right? Assuming that we're trying to expand our output, is something that we can call marginal analysis. Okay, and so what we're fundamentally concerned with is sort of the marginal productivity of labor or the marginal productivity of capital. Okay, so we have the marginal productivity of labor versus the marginal productivity of capital, right? Since writing out these words is awful and annoying, economists economize on this and just say marginal productivity is MP subscript L, and marginal productivity of capital is MP subscript K. All right. The reason why it's K, C is taken by cost, and so we ran with the other letter that sounds like a K, right? So we have K. Okay. But L, I can't think of any other terms in economics that start with L. There might be one, but I can't think of it right now. So it's probably L because labor. Okay. And so formally, we can define these terms. So we can define these terms as MPL equal to the change in quantity for each change in labor. And so what we're talking about is what change in quantity do I get for every increase or change in labor, right? The marginal productivity of labor is the increase in output that is caused by the increase in labor, or the decrease in output caused by the decrease in labor. Okay, so this is saying if we hold the amount of capital that we have constant, right? So if we don't change the amount of machines we have, and I hire one more worker, right? This will be the increase in quantity for a 1 unit increase in labor. And by the same token, the marginal productivity of capital is equal to the change in output divided by the change in the amount of capital. Okay, so if we imagine that we could add up the total amount of capital that we have, right, and then make it into units, right, the marginal productivity of capital is the increase in output that is due to an increase in capital. Or conversely, the marginal productivity of capital would be the decrease in output that we would get if we decreased capital by 1 unit. Okay,